Good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah and I am so glad that you took a moment to stop by. Just to give you a little bit of info about my channel, I am a mommy to 5. I have 4 boys and 1 girl, and I have been married to my husband for 10 years. On this channel, I produce a lot of cleaning videos, lifestyle videos. I keep it real as a mom of 5 because I don't know how to be anything but real. So if you do like my content, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join along with me on this YouTube journey. Today, to start off with, we are going to be tackling my basement. Our basement is just a kid's wonderland. We do have 2 bedrooms and 1 full bath downstairs, but the main space is just full of toys, and it's a place where my kids and their friends can come and just be kids and enjoy themselves and have a blast. But with that being said, it does get messy quite often, and my kids do chores and help me clean up this space quite frequently. But on this particular week, we had friends spend the night, and I was kind of lazy last week and really didn't implement a lot of the chores, and kids are never going to volunteer to clean on their own unless you tell them to or promise them some type of good surprise, and I hadn't. So last week the space got neglected and it was time to tackle it. So today I'm just going through all of the toys, getting them put back where they go, along with 3 little tag-alongs, so you know how that goes. You do one thing and they undo 10, but that's mom life and that's cleaning with children. So if you like that type of video, stick around. I can't promise that every room will actually get done, but I am trying my hardest and it will be a little humorous in the midst of it. Let's just take a moment and take in the cuteness that is Grant. I mean, how freaking adorable is he? I know I say that all the time, but he's seriously the cutest little baby ever. So now I'm moving on to our under the stairs room. When we first moved into this house, before we had the new carpet laid, we allowed our kids to paint under here. It's kind of like a little kids hangout, and we have handprints and murals, and it's one of my most favorite places of the house because all their personalities come out inside of it. But I love it. I love their little handprints. I will never be able to paint over it, ever. So if you have a place in your house where you can let your kids kind of just like create their own little art, I'm telling you, it's so worth it because every time I walk past that room, I just smile. I love it. And Nick and I always joke that if we ever sell this house, the new owners will think we are crazy because there is no way that we will be able to paint over those walls with our own hands. There's just no way. The next room I am tackling is my oldest son's room. He had a sleepover this past weekend, and I still had not moved our sleepover mattresses out of his room. We call these our sleepover mattresses. They're kind of like an accumulation of different mattresses that we have used over the years. That one that I just moved out is actually one for a top bunk of a bunk bed. It's a little bit thinner, so it's a little bit safer for people who are sleeping on the top bunk. And then we have just a thin one from IKEA, and then a crib mattress. I keep all of these in my storage room because we are the house that always has people over. It's my goal to always be the home where my kids want to bring their friends. So I try to make sure that I have comfortable bedding and blankets and mattresses and all that stuff available. That way their friends are comfortable when they stay at our home. So I just keep those in our storage room, and I pull them out whenever they have sleepovers. But I really needed to tackle this room. I had been putting it off all week, saying like, oh, I need to go down there and do that. But I really hadn't wanted to because that meant like washing bedding and moving all those mattresses and all that jazz, but it was time. It was funny because I put them outside of Caleb's room and I had not moved them into the storage room yet. And of course, the little boys turned them into some type of base for their like hunting game that they were playing. And they played with those mattresses for a long time. So it actually worked out to my benefit that I move those mattresses, because for the most part they left me alone while I worked in here, in and out as kids always are, but they had fun with them, which is always a good thing. A few weeks ago, I tackled my kids' closets, but I never actually got down to Caleb's bedroom. So right now, I'm kind of just pulling things out of the drawers and trying to go through his clothes because I had not done that yet, and then putting aside what I'm going to save for the little boys. He is the only one whose clothes that I still need to put into a bin because the size difference between him and Paxton, who is my 5-year-old, is significant. So I still put his clothes that he's outgrown into a bin and put that in the storage room and eventually pull those out for Paxton. Whereas all the other little boys, like I said in my last cleaning video, I just kind of switch from closet to closet. This is what happens to my clean space when I'm working in another room. Okay, so I've been cleaning all morning and I almost forgot that I have a click list to pick up at like between 10 and 11, and it's like 10:50 right now. So we're gonna run really quick to Kroger and grab our click list. This weekend we did a Costco run and we got quite a bit of stuff then, and then the other things that Costco doesn't have that we still needed, I just put into Kroger. So we're running right now to get our click list, and then we're gonna come back and have lunch and kind of just chill around the house. But it's been kind of a crazy morning. So we made it in time. That we live really close to our Kroger, so that's a perk when I am running late to pick up my click list. I like honestly almost forgot about it this morning, and then I was like, oh my gosh, we have to go get our groceries, and had to wrangle all 3 of the little ones away from what they were playing, and they don't have shoes on, they're still in pajamas, but you know, we're just staying in the car, so it doesn't really matter.
And there's Mia's playing bad guys and good guys. There's Mia's and good guys.
Yeah, they were playing bad guys and good guys apparently, and they had built a big base with all of the mattresses that I had pulled out of Caleb's room. So they've had fun, but it's almost 11, so we'll probably do lunch pretty soon when we get home. But
And also, I'm just going to play again.
Oh, you are? Yeah. The sun's actually out today. It's not super warm, but this week is supposed to be warm, so I'm so looking forward to that.
Play.
Gotta love click list when you can go grocery shopping in your house shoes. But we just got back, so I'm gonna get these groceries unloaded, and I'll just do a quick little haul for you. Beep, beep. There's a car coming through my kitchen. Anyways, I'll do a quick little haul for you. That way you can see what my fill-in items are. And if you wanna check out what I got at Costco, I'll link that video down below. So we spent a little over $300 yesterday at Costco and got most of what we needed. So this is just like a quick little fill-in for the things that Costco doesn't have that we still needed on our list this week. So I think I spent like $60 at Kroger. And it's kind of pathetic when you look at it and realize like how far your money doesn't go anymore. It's okay, I'll fix it. But Kroger, I mean, like, it's so convenient, but the prices aren't super great. But anyways, I figured I would just show you before I put it away what we got. All right, so here's a quick little overview. It's not super organized because the boys are participating.
No, me, Dave's the only one.
Davis is the only one messing it up. All right, so we grabbed 2 almond milks because Costco does not have the vanilla flavored, and that's what Grant likes. And then we grabbed 2 apple juices. Davis loves apple juice, and then this helps if Grant has any constipation issues.
And me used to love apple juice, and we don't like it.
You don't like it anymore?
Just lemonade.
Just lemonade, okay. I grabbed bananas at Kroger because Costco, I never buy their bananas because they give you too many and they go bad. And then I just got our blueberry and strawberry yogurt for lunch boxes. Some more, we call those a-as, but the Danimal Drinkies, my kids love those. Got some soft tortilla shells. I thought I had ordered hard shells as well, but apparently I forgot to. We have some sausage links. We got some blue Doritos. I see you. I'll get that for lunch, okay? Blue Doritos. We got some pickles, some garlic powder, the blackened seasoning for the chicken we bought yesterday, baking powder, spaghetti sauce. My kids love these for their dessert. We just got some plain rolls and then some garlic bread and Texas toast. So nothing too much, but just some things that I needed to fill in and to finish off some of the meals that we had planned for this week. But Paxton wants to show you something. Oh, look at you. Are you balancing?
And my favorite dessert is ice cream and orange popsicles.
Orange popsicles and ice cream are your favorite dessert? Yeah. Y'all, my house is a mess. I've been cleaning all morning, but it's like, it's a disaster. Like, I don't even understand. I cleaned last night before I went to bed. I've been cleaning all morning, and I just brought the groceries in, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, what happened to my house? It's a never-ending battle with kids. It just really is. And, like, I'm not stressed about it, but at the same time, like, it would be nice if when I finish something, it stayed clean for, like, 3 minutes at least. So I was not able to accomplish all of the things on my to-do list during the morning hours while the little ones were awake. They were just demanding too much of my time and they were undoing too many things. So I went ahead and waited until nap time to try to finish the rest of my goals. That is after I had a little bit of time to myself, because if I don't take a little bit of time to myself during nap time every day, I just don't stay sane for the evening hours. So that's a mom hack. Make sure you take time for yourself during the day. But anyways, like I said, I wasn't able to accomplish all of my tasks, so I went ahead and tried to tackle the rest of the list while they were still napping. And on the list today, which actually it's been on the list for a few weeks now, was mopping. I don't know about you all, but mopping is not my favorite thing. It's actually one of my least favorite chores. I feel like it's because it's so inconvenient. Like, there's just never a convenient time to pull up all the rugs and get the water out and put stuff on the floor and mop and have the floors wet. It's just not convenient with kids, and it's not practical, especially with a crawling baby. So I always have to do this when the kids aren't around or when they're sleeping, and I don't always feel like it. I actually put a poll in my Instagram story asking how often other people mop, and it made me feel better about myself, because apparently it's not a chore that people tackle daily, and most people don't even tackle it weekly. So that took away a little bit of my mom housewife guilt, knowing that I'm not alone in that. Let me know in the comments below how often you all mop, because I really am intrigued by this, because it's just one of those chores that I honestly hate. After I finished mopping, I was able to go downstairs to the basement and actually finish what I started this morning without kids pulling things out behind me, and that felt so great. I went ahead and put everything away and vacuumed and sanitized, and I just felt so good that this space was actually done. Thank you all so much for watching this video. As always, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe.